Hey everyone, this is Kevin the Entrepreneur, and this is kind of a confirmation video. Uberman has already reported on this. I was not first to report to this, so I have to just admit that. I can't get to them all, especially when you're dealing with family things. Yeah, we'll just say family things. But I got this email while I was dealing with family things, and while Uberman might have broke the story, this more or less confirms it. Because I got this email from someone in Miami, Florida, and he got his email from somewhere else. I have not gotten this in my market, but his email says price changes, what you should know. Starting on March 9th, we're increasing rider rates in Miami. This will not impact your per trip earnings. And as Uberman said, of course not. Why would it? Why would paying the drivers better help Uber at all? You can see your rates in the fares section of your partner dashboard. Raising rider rates lets us continue to improve the app, provide better support, and develop features that help you make the most of your time on the road. You know what would also help make the most of my time on the road? More money. It's that simple. You know what would help a lot of people with their daily lives? More money. You want to know what would get people like MIT off your back about paying drivers crummy wages? More money. And this video is almost going to be like a complete echo for echo word, but I am super disappointed in Uber. I mean, as much so as I could possibly be even more disappointed by this company, I somehow am. I mean, this is, of all things, like absolute proof. Nothing is going to change. Nothing is going to change. Getting a new CEO doesn't change anything. 100 days of change doesn't actually mean anything. In fact, Uber kept saying how, like, no, the rates are not going up. The rates are not going up. But we'll raise the prices. We'll raise the prices. And I echo sentiments that, yes, Uber needs to be profitable. But you know what? I mean, you need your drivers. I mean, those self-driving cars, they're not coming here in 3 years. I know they're testing them. I know they're getting better every year. Not going to be here in 3 years. You need the drivers. And it's disgusting that Uber continues to do this. What is the point of that feedback feature on the app? What is the point of the driver meetings with the CEO of Uber? I was personally hoping to never see another email like this again. Or not even an email, a notification. Like, boy, it's interesting how, even in Uberman's and the Simple Drivers interviews where, Rachel and Aaron described how raising the rates would cause chaos and, no, we can't raise the prices because it will create an imbalance. Well, they apparently have no problem raising the rates. They just don't want to pay the drivers more. It's somehow so expected, and yet still somehow such a spit in the drivers' faces. Call it a slap, call it a spit, call it a punch, call it a kick in the groin, call it getting a Zune for Christmas as opposed to an iPod, whatever you want to do. The disappointment is so big it cannot be measured in words. And people keep asking me, when are you going to strike? I was talking to someone who, we talked about a few things, but at one point a strike was mentioned, and, I kind of, if he's watching this, I'm just going to admit it, I definitely thought about it, and after this, it's like, you know what, strikes will not work. They just won't. You want to know what's going to make your life better? Getting out of this. Don't drive for Uber. That's what's going to make them change. You can't just stop driving for a day, you can't just stop driving for a week. You have to stop driving altogether. You have to walk away. The threat of never coming back has to be real. And, in fact, you know what? I am thankful to report that thanks to a bunch of Postmates promotions, I have not needed to drive for Uber this week. And you know what? I think I will also not drive the next week. Because it's ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. It's very clear that they didn't get the message. They've gone through 2 CEOs and how many creative people and how many billions of lost dollars and how many YouTube videos, and they're not getting it. They are just not getting it. So you know what? Screw it. Comment below. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. Flame responsibly. Have a good one.